No, I don't. No. Yeah. What's up, young dude? What's up, young dude? What you doing? Mm-mm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. I see you. See you in the morning. Love you.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number one along with the rest of this Packer offense. Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Jones. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Folks' kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Early with a carry on 1st down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Buying time to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. But they never did.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Ryan. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. Here's a diving catch right side.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And Ryan's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the 1st with Gurley. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack him because right now...
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the field. Deshaun Hand just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
What? That touchdown pass?
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3
No, I'm
lead.
trying to throw it low though. I wouldn't have threw it
That
too.
one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
No.
And he'll just take a seat in the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because
See that? You
know
see that
coaches
goal
look at
line
these
stop
short
by me,
field
though?
goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout.
Right,
And
you
we
see
will.
that?
We've got an injured Packer on the field. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and
Perfect
10
throw.
at
In
the
between, like,
49-yard line. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh, you can't that right away.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them
No,
up throughout the game.
I would have hit him if he was kept going.
Rodgers throw taken in by Adams. Nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role whether his team can advance in the playoffs. But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive
He hitting
against them
every
a few
pass.
minutes ago. Because
Like, he
they
hit
come
throwing
back,
it to
reestablish
anybody,
the
too.
tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
No, he just signed a 4-year.
Flushed out right.
Ooh.
And he takes
He just signed a 4-year, 200 mil.
Before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
No, in real life. Oh, you talking about in the game?
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Come
And
on.
it's Adams. Touchdown. Green
Like, do I gotta
Bay.
beat the whole field by myself?
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 10
Should have been guarded over that side, though. Let me be honest.
So that drive consumes
Yeah,
9
one of
plays
these.
all told. And the result, a Green Bay score. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll go on the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Here's Ryan. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers.
Oh, God.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be taken down, but not
Rodgers out here trying to get it done. It's a wrap.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And again, it's Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 16, Rodgers to Van scaling over the middle.
Trying to throw that risky pass.
Set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
He only throwing dots, like.
Now Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown! Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Bro, I pressed triangle, bro.
Extra point
He lost
good
it, right?
by Folk. And his guys will take a
Just press
10-point
knock him
lead.
down.
That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. Now Ryan. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Bro, how is my people tired? We just don't do it.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
They've been doing
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff for Gurley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's second and a yard. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Credit to Darius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. 13 yards remaining on second down.
No.
Ryan. Able to get this to Gordon.
Two blocks.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ryan avoiding the hit at the end as he'll slide down with a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Well, this is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Ryan. And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game,
out of position.
They know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team.
Bro, my left tackle
is They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow the defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times
I do not
defenses say,
feel
okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Matthew.
And he's going to get this inside
he's 17
the 30.
for 17. I gotta blitz this dude. I don't care.
On first down, it's Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run, run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Yeah, no. He just chewing on it.
Throwing is Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
I know, right? That's it, wow. Like, he act like he's about to run.
On second down, Dillon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain
Ooh, I
drives
almost
that
hit
seem
the
to become
kicker.
just a bit more important than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had
thinking about it. You know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Escaping the pressure right. Ryan avoiding the hit at the end as he'll slide down with a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Here running with Matt Ryan late. You look like Kyler Murray.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Ryan, that's complete. It's Gordon. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Gurley, handoff left. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win in the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Ryan. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, they gonna let me do it.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
They gonna let me do it.
A nice
I'm
job eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he'll be
If they
taken
gonna
down,
let
but
me
he
do it,
does
I'll
have
take it.
first down yardage.
You know.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for
I
it.
found it.
And he's got it to Patterson, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are an extra point away from having the lead. Coup for the extra point.
One more time.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off.
Nah, I picked him for the free agency.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
See this dude?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them go to the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work.
The only chance I had at a pick, bro.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Rodgers again now. It's caught here by Adams. certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Rodgers to throw. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Rodgers. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
You see that spin?
They'll go again from the 3 here
I'm
on
not
second
even,
and goal.
I'm not even going to hold on. They out here tagging me, bro.
To throw is Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Back to throw. Rodgers. Steps away to his left.
No.
And he is into the end zone.
Oh, he hit the champion. You hit the
QB
dude, bro.
one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations, they thought he couldn't run it? Nobody counted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
So Ryan and
No, he ain't bad.
Down
I'm just saying how they doing me on offense.
Less than 90 seconds to go. Here's Ryan. Able to find Patterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Ryan to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Ryan. It's complete. It's Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, even all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I even want to try and tackle that big man?
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Second.
Here's Ryan. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
I don't know what to do. I know what to do.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early. Presented
I'll
himself,
go for it.
no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Oh, it's an enormous call here. They'll go for 2. One play to keep their postseason alive. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I got to it.
So they're unable to stretch it to a 3.
He was supposed to go with the flat. Bro, I should have threw it to the flat. Damn. I'm sick. I'm sick. This nigga Pitts was wide the fuck open.
Point lead. Now you got to be careful on the kickoff because a field goal obviously beats you.
Definitely, and that's why they went for
Seahawks
2.
and
They wanted to make sure a field goal wouldn't beat them. Now they're in a position where they've got to cover well and make sure they don't get into range and put one through the post.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Oh my God.
And Charles on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Damn it. Better luck next year, boy. Oh, man. never thought that I was gonna miss that 2 point conversion. Bro, yeah. No, bro, we couldn't stop they offense. Damn, I'm sick. I played the best game. I played the best game I could play, except in that first half. Except that first half, that killed me. Yeah. No, you got Green Bay. No, I'm talking. It matter if the Panthers beat the Bucks or not, though. If the if Tampa then no, if Tampa beat Carolina, Green Bay got Dallas. Then you got Tampa. You probably got Tampa. Nah, Tampa. Nah, nah. It go by seed. The first seed play the worst seed. So Green Bay the worst seed. So yeah, it's gonna be the 2 and 3. It's gonna be you and Tampa. I beat. Nah, Kansas ain't gonna lose it. Oh, let me simulate week. I had my whole offensive line got hurt. In one game, I had 4 offensive linemen get hurt. Who you got? Y'all, you got Tampa. Yeah, I knew the Chiefs wasn't gonna lose to the Browns. Bro, the Raiders is not supposed to be there. They got lucky against the Bengals or something. Yeah, KC. Yeah, the Tampa Bay easy though. Green Bay was tough. I beat Tampa Bay. Yeah, they beat me the first time I played them. The second time I killed them. Aaron Rodgers is doing some else insane stuff. Like it's crazy. He was not throwing it to nobody who was covered. Like it was. If one time I had a chance to get a pick, he still caught it. Dallas about to lose to Green Bay. They got beat by the Giants though. Yeah, but they got beat by the sorriest team in the league. That's the dumbest part about it. They got beat by the Giants. I blew out the Giants. You played Cleveland. Yeah, you played Cleveland. It's like week 3 or something like that. Week 4. I'm gonna play the Pro Bowl game though. I ain't got nobody who made it to the Pro Bowl. Probably do. Probably don't. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, I want to see that. At least until you get the blowout or something. Why didn't I throw it to Kyle Pitts? Slow. There ain't no way I didn't throw it to my star player. My defense was getting ran through all game. Or not ran through, but dotted. Yeah, let me stop broadcast. They won't let me. You have to resend it because they won't let me.